Romans 8:28 tells us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Today, on a shorter than usual 10 with Tom, we're talking about being in training for better things. When Joseph was thrown into prison, it was hard for him to see how this road would lead to the fulfillment of his dream. But it did. That's because God had a plan for his life. And he has one for yours too. Your current job may just be preparation for the job God really has in mind for you. Perhaps not today or tomorrow, but if you stay faithful, there will come a time when you look back and realize how God has directed your steps. Because God promises us in Psalm 37:23 that he will do just that. The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in him. Refuse to embrace any concept of victimhood that would steal your contentment. Your job, in spite of its difficulties, would have been the dream of some of your forefathers. Didn't you pray for this job that you're now complaining about? As difficult as this may be to accept, you are where you are for a reason and for a season. So, study, do the coursework, take the tests, graduate, and move on to what God has for you next. There are certain qualities that you need to take with you from your present position into your next one. Things like skill building and character development. You may need to learn computer and social media skills, plus patience and gratitude. You may need to learn how to manage an office, plus how to manage your moods. When you are led by God, no experience is ever wasted, because, as we read earlier, God causes everything to work together for the good of those who love God and who are called according to his purpose for them. God knows what he's doing, so trust him. He uses every experience to bring about his will and fulfill our joy. And where did all the shoe boxes go? Thank you so much for your gifts to Operation Christmas Child. 1,034 shoebox gifts that will be distributed to children around the world. Thank you so much. Our first team is headed to Charlotte tomorrow, and we'll be working in the processing center through Saturday. We certainly would appreciate your prayers, and we want to wish all of you a very happy Thanksgiving as you celebrate with your family and friends. Have a great Thanksgiving and a fantastic day. Love you, church.